Welcome to the weekly Lipstick Leadership Living Room to your living room. Another Wednesday since March of 2020. I've been doing this for you. Who is with me on this journey? Who is here? Who can help each other, lift up, learn from each other and grow with each other. Actually, next week on July 14, this is Bastille Day in France, so a very important day in France where they celebrate. We also want to celebrate with a coffee break with me, and I'm part of the Women Leadership and Beyond team. Remember, March 9 and 10, we had a beautiful summit where we initiated Women Leadership and Beyond. The mission and the vision is to unite women from around the world to learn from each other, but also to uplift each other. Now is the time. If not now, then when? Are you ready? Are you ready to have coffee with me? And it actually started out with take it from the Ironwoman. When I wrote the book in 2017, I created 5 steps. So it's STEPS. 5 steps, and I created a virtual 5-kilometer walk or run. And a lot of people say I cannot run, I cannot walk 5 kilometers. Well, we also need to have the spectators. We need to have the support team. So don't underestimate the people who are helping you. And I'll go briefly into all the steps that we have. So the S is for strategy. And strategy sounds very business-like. In a way, it's starting out with something. S can also be the start of your best that you want to show, the best that you look at yourself. So how can you plan out today? Start today. It's the start of something new. It's the strategy for something new. Now is the time. And the S for the summer. Why not start in the summer? Summer start and strategy, 3 S's, and start with me, Susanne. All right, then the T is for team and training. Again, as I said before, if you don't have a good team to support you, a good family, good friends, where are you? Okay, you need to create that team. And in one of my podcast episodes that I recently recorded, somebody says, surround yourself with people who want to celebrate with you. Whoever does not want to celebrate with you, we need to put them somewhere else, send them on an island. They can be somewhere else, but not with us. So if people don't want to celebrate with you, this is not the time. Make sure only people who celebrate with you, your crazy ideas, your super ideas, you want to have them. And then the training part. We all know as athletes, if you don't train, you don't get to the gold medal. So now is the time to start, get the team, get the training. And then the E is for evaluation. And a lot of times people think what is this? Well, actually, it's a very good step. So we are reflecting on how the process, the project, or whatever you're working on is working for you. And this is the right time, maybe 1, 2, 3 months into a project, you're realizing it's not working the way I thought it would go. Sometimes you write a book and then you also have to market it. It's not the easiest. Maybe you need to change your marketing strategy, your marketing ideas a little bit. Nothing wrong with this. And who says, when you look at the success, many times we see just a line up. No, it's not like this. It goes crazy and crazy ways. So we need to be able to evaluate, reevaluate, and reassess. So that's the evaluation part. Sometimes we need to take a meditation. We need to just step back and look at things differently. And then the P, well, now we know what we want. The P is for planning and execution. So you put a plan together and then you execute as if there is no tomorrow. You are going full speed ahead. This is the P. And then the S, what is it? success. You are the winner. You have succeeded. You have fulfilled your dreams, and now you're celebrating. Celebrate with the team. Don't forget your team who has been celebrating along the way with you. Sometimes we forget that. So I want to say thank you for all the supporters who have been with me on my journey to success. My success is also your success. So when I can share something with you, this is also your success. So everybody is benefiting from each other. So these are the 5 steps that we will be talking about next week, July 14. And if people want to come from Europe, it's actually at their 6 o'clock at night. And if you are in a different time zone, let me know. It's 12 o'clock in New York and 7 o'clock also. So we actually have 2 coffee sessions. And what is the price? What is the price? It's $10. So Women Leadership and Beyond believes in that everybody should be part of a coffee talk. Everybody should be able to afford a coffee talk. How many times do you spend $10 without even thinking? So you have a friend, you have a coffee, 2 coffees, probably it's more than $10 these days, unfortunately, right? Unless you make it yourself. But $10 is nothing. So support the cause. We also need to pay for the technical, Zoom, whatever, and the organizational part. So $10, that's an investment in yourself. When do you ever take the time to yourself? It's 90 minutes in the morning. And if you want to join us also in the evening, 90 minutes in the evening. Take that time. In the morning, you'll have a coffee. And maybe in the evening, you have a glass of wine or a nice cold beer. That's it for the coffee break. And if you follow me on the videos on the Facebook Live, you can always see how you can connect with Women Leadership and Beyond. We're a team of 6, 7, 8 fabulous women from around the world. Lucy in LA, we have Erica in Chicago, and then the team in Merida in Mexico and Yucatan, and me as the person who likes to add something different coming from Europe. And then it doesn't stop. So you think we had the summit, we have coffees now, but our vision is to have like accountability groups. So we go actually deeper in those 5 steps. And I don't want to give away too many things. It will be Vero, Anita, Lucy, and Janine. We start with a pilot project on how to go deeper into those steps. What can work for you? As I always say, you are the driver of your own life. Don't underestimate that. Everybody is the driver. Everybody is a CEO of their own lives. You make the decisions. You make the right decisions. And with a little help of the accountability group, you can get uplifted. You can get to the next level. We're here to help you. We're here with you in this process on your journey. All right, so this is for next week. We're excited to have everybody. Please come and join. We'll have the link in the comments. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. And then we have the podcast, more than 200 episodes. It's not bragging. I've done it. It's a lot of work. But also, I have to say, it got me through the pandemic, reaching out to people from around the globe with different languages, with different stories. And on Monday, we had Memo, the fastest runner that I know, 2:28 in the marathon, is super speedy Gonzalez. My fastest time was 3 hours 36. So remember, when Memo was done, I still had another hour to run. He probably was home, taking a shower, eating something, ready for the next race. I was still running, and behind me were still 30,000 people. They finished. Everybody who finishes a marathon is a winner. Don't underestimate even the slow people. They're just a little slower. but we all start at the same start line and we end up at the same finish line. If somebody says they have done a marathon, this is a huge undertaking. It's also about the training. And when you listen to Memo, so Memo and I, we speak Spanish and English both together. So it's interesting to listen to how we switch from one language to the other. But when we talk about training, it's about the discipline. It's about his training twice a day, never giving up, and having fun. If you're not inspired by what you're doing, it's harder. He's totally enamored with that sport. He's also very good at it. So go Memo. He'll be running the Boston Marathon and the New York City Marathon this year for a fantastic time. And then today we have Özlem from the Netherlands. She's originally from Turkey. Listen to how the transformation is happening inside. So it's from the inside out. An interesting talk on how to grow, how to go through transitions. A colleague of mine, she's a podcaster, teacher, facilitator, coach, author. We can learn from anybody. And this week, Friday, we also have a blog. So busy times ahead of us. July 14, don't miss out on 2 coffee breaks with me. Sign up. We have the link in the comments, $10. And whoever was on the summit, March 9 and 10, you might have even signed up for it already. So make sure to check in. I'm sure you will get an email. We'll send you the link and you can be part of this coffee meeting. So July 14, 2 coffee meetings with me, Monday podcast with Memo, today with Özlem, and Friday blog. And you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, on the website. Where else? You can send me a message. Happy to be working with you. There's still some spots available for accountability groups. Don't miss out. I'm happy to talk to you from my lipstick leadership living room to your living room. And don't forget to put on your lipstick. It's important how you show up in life, in your successful life. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.